Welcome aboard. This is M55 to 44th Street, 6th Avenue. Next stop, State Street and Whitehall Street. Transfer available to the 1, 4, 5, R&W trains, M15, M15 SBS, M20, QM7, QM8, QM11, QM25, X27, X28, BM1, BM2, BM3 and BM4. This stop is State Street and Whitehall Street. Next stop, State Street and Bridge Street. This stop is State Street and Bridge Street. Next stop, Greenwich Street and Morris Street. This stop is Greenwich Street and Morris Street. Next stop, Trinity Place and Rector Street. This stop is Trinity Place and Rector Street. Next stop, Church Street and Liberty Street. This stop is Church Street and Liberty Street. Next stop, Church Street and VC Street. Transfer available to the E train, BM1, BM2, BM3, BM4, BXM18, QM7, QM8, and QM11. This stop is Church Street and VC Street. Next stop, Church Street and Warren Street. This stop is Church Street and Warren Street. Next stop, Church Street and Chambers Street. Transfer available to the A and C trains, BM1, BM2, BM3 and BM4. This stop is Church Street and Chambers Street. Next stop, Church Street and Worth Street. This stop is Church Street and Worth Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and White Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and White Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West Broadway. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West Broadway. Next stop, 6th Avenue and Thompson Street. This stop is 6th Avenue and Thompson Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and Broome Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and Broome Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and Spring Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and Spring Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and Prince Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and Prince Street. Next stop, 6th Avenue and West Houston Street. Transfer available to M21. This stop is 6th Avenue and West Houston Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 3rd Street. Transfer available to the A, B, C, D, E, F and M trains. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 3rd Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and Waverly Place. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and Waverly Place. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 10th Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 10th Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 12th Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 12th Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 15th Street. Transfer available to the F, L and M trains, M7, M14A SBS, M14D SBS and SIM4C. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 15th Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 18th Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 18th Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 20th Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 20th Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 23rd Street. Transfer available to the F and M trains and M23 SBS. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 23rd Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 27th Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 27th Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 29th Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 29th Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 31st Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 31st Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 34th Street. Transfer available to the B, D, F, M, N, Q, R and W trains, Path, M5, M5 Limited, M7, M34 SBS and M34A SBS. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 34th Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 38th Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 38th Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 40th Street. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 40th Street. Next stop, Avenue of the Americas and West 42nd Street. Transfer available to the 7, B, D, F and M trains and M42. This stop is Avenue of the Americas and West 42nd Street. Next and last stop, West 44th Street and 6th Avenue. This stop is West 44th Street and 6th Avenue. This is M55 to 44th Street, 6th Avenue. This is M55 to South Ferry. Please exit through the rear door.